All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS and as well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of the video is They Shall Not Regard King or Prince, right? And basically this goes into, Second Ezra chapter 15 regarding the cities being troubled, sedition among men, right? And the individuals, attacking the mayors and the cops and whatnot. And they're saying that there is an increase in cops killed. So this points about prophecy, in these last days.
This year, nearly 60 law enforcement officers have been shot in ambush attacks. Officials say it appears to be a growing trend nationwide. Nicole Skanga traveled to Fargo, North Dakota, and spoke with officers who survived a targeted attack there in 2023 that killed a fellow officer. We warned.
And what I want to add too, because I've seen recently a video that I watched where it was a guy he was in the military, but he was from another country and he worked for America and he wasn't allowed to leave America. So he was stuck here, but he didn't like his position here. And he basically ended it all by having a shootout with the cops. Right. So a lot of these people that's here, that's enemies of America, could be doing this, This is Jeremiah 51:1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind." Right. So ultimately, what? We know that nuclear missiles are going to be shot here on Babylon the Great. Right. And that's going to cause that destroying wind. It says, "And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her." Part of these fanners is the troops, the disguised troops here in the land. It says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about." So that's what's happening. We're at the end. Babylon trouble is here now. NLT says, "Foreigners will come and winnow her, blowing her way as chaff. They will come from every side to rise against her in her day of trouble." And her day of trouble is here. She's losing. So, I just want to bring that out.
Warn you that the video is graphic.
Shots fired. Central, we got shots fired.
This is the moment a routine police call turned into an ambush.
We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down.
Sergeant Zach Robinson came under fire.
Send everybody.
From a gunman targeting him, police say because he was law enforcement.
When I rounded the back of the vehicle involved in the car accident, that's when I saw everybody on the ground.
The gunman killed 23-year-old police officer Jake Wallin and wounded 2 other officers. Officer Andrew Dotis was shot 7 times in the chest, hip, and stomach.
I remember getting hit and dropping down to the ground. And then I specifically remember trying to get back up. It felt like kind of an explosion in my chest.
In 2023, Andrew Dotis was one of 138 officers shot in ambush-style attacks against law enforcement. It's the highest number on record.
She just said ambush-style attacks, right? So these could be those fanners, right, prophesying the scriptures be around about her, in her day of trouble. And ever since 2019, things have been intensifying, and more trouble has been, in Babylon.
According to the FBI, an ambush is when a criminal either lures law enforcement or specifically targets them.
It's actually this planned attack.
The FBI's Kevin Harris trains local law enforcement in officer safety. Harris told us they're researching the increase, but they can't yet explain why it's happening.
You have to have your head almost on a swivel all the time.
All right, they can't explain why this happened. And this is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right, and that's the point. That's exactly what's happening. That's why there's an increase, because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua prophesied that this will happen. It's written in the scriptures, right? And we're seeing it unfold now. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and hunt and shall not be able. Okay, so pretty soon they might start trying to ambush these, ICE raiders or whatnot. Trump has militarized the police. And this could be a part of the reasons why, these are things that they probably was trying to hide behind the scene about these cop ambushes. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So Babylon's day of trouble is all of this, right? Famines, pestilence, death, right? All of these things are going to be taking place, and they're going to intensify and increase.
Tom.
Investigators in Fargo say the gunman was heavily armed and had explosives when he spotted officers working the traffic crash. He stalked them for 15 minutes before opening fire. Then Sergeant Robinson, whose body cam captured the ambush, killed the gunman in the firefight.
You were being heralded, though, as a hero. I mean, you
Right.
shot the gunman.
Yeah.
Is that a title you accept?
No, I feel like, if anybody else is put in that situation, they're going to try to do the same thing.
After 9 surgeries and nearly a month in the hospital, Officer Dotis walked out the door and put back on his uniform. Today, he wears a bracelet to commemorate Officer Waleed.
Those officers gave the ultimate sacrifice. And I think any police officer, if you would ask them, would be willing to put themselves on that line. That's why we do the job.
Doctors told Officer Dotis he may never put back on the uniform and that it could be difficult for him and his wife to have another child given the trauma his body went through. But we're excited to report that his wife, Hannah, is 8 months pregnant and they're expecting a little baby girl any day now, John.
I could tell that goof-ass female reporter was exactly who she displayed herself to be, man. Shut your ass up, shorty. Don't nobody give no damn about nothing you talking about. My prayers definitely go out to that cop child that the baby girl or baby boy will grow up to be nothing like these cowards. I am Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida, guys. It is 9:42 on a very interesting and God bless Thursday night.
All right, so, that's that. Hey, Lord willing, you're edified from the lesson, Shalom. So for which consists of men, women, and children, Shalom.